welcome back to the Dawn Show, back with our dynamic duo from the Philadelphia Free Library, Dena and Rachel. So you've got some adult books for us, Dena?
We do, and I know we ended on a depressing note for the last one, so we're starting with something that's very fun. This is the Rosie Project. It's an Australian book. It just came out in the States, and it's a romance, but it's from the point of view of the guy, and he has Asperger's, we think, somewhere on the autism spectrum, but he has created an 18-page survey to find the perfect wife. He's gone through, he knows exactly what he wants. There's 18 pages of it. And then one of his colleagues sends a woman to him for help because she needs help finding her real dad. And she ticks none of his boxes at all. She's a bartender, she smokes, she's not really educated, but they become friends. And then it becomes
friends first.
Friends first. And it becomes kind of how he realizes that maybe what he thinks he wants and needs isn't what he actually needs. And there are moments in here where I burst out laughing. Like, it is hilarious. And this is getting a lot of really good buzz, nice. Especially online. And if you like just funny, romancy, but it's not like a Harlequin. Not that there's anything wrong with Harlequins, but it's a little bit deeper than that. But it's just a really fun, quick read that is just, it's like popcorn for your brain.
Okay,
which is
I love
fantastic.
it. And it's at the library.
And it's at the library.
So it's free.
This is the library copy. I apologize to the person who has it on hold. I have
Someone's looking for it
bring
right
it back
now.
today. So, and then we have 419. And 419 refers to, we all know about this, the email scams, like, dear sir or madame, I'm in like this African country and I've got $2.5 million and I need to get out, and it kind of sucks you in.
We all get those emails.
Yes, and we all hopefully ignore them. But it's called 419 because that's the number in the Nigerian penal code that describes this kind of scam. And this book starts with a man in a city in Canada that goes off a cliff. In his car, and his daughter starts tracking back to try to find out what happened to him, and it turns out that he was a victim of one of these scams. And so she's trying to figure out what happened, and that would be one thing, but then it goes to Nigeria, and it starts following all the people involved in the scam on the other side, and oh my God.
So it's a thriller, but this is fiction.
This is fiction.
Okay.
This is fiction, but I learned so much about kind of the living conditions in Nigeria and what forces people to do things like this. It was just, it was beautiful. And Will Ferguson is actually a humor writer. I was not expecting this to be as dark as it was, but it's a great thriller. It's also just a great character piece. It won the Giller Award last year in Canada, which is a literary award. So he's not a well-known name in the States. He should be. You should read this.
And now we have some nonfiction.
And now
by Bill
we have
Bryson.
some nonfiction. Bill Bryson is a name.
The only American book in the bunch.
It is the only American book. My Commonwealth roots are showing. Okay, so Bill Bryson is a fantastic travel author, humor author, historian, and this is his new one. It's called One Summer, America 1927, and it really just is a history of those 2-3 months of the summer of 1927, and you don't think that a lot of things can happen in 2-3 months, but we're talking about the Charles Lindbergh flight and the craziness. I did not realize how crazy the entire world went for this. Babe Ruth and his amazing summer in baseball, the trial and execution of Sacco and Vanzetti, who were Italian anarchists. So basically anything you could think of that happened in the 20s, the beginning of the stock market crash is in here also. And it really just goes along and it kind of intertwines them all together, and you think that it's fiction. The way that it's written and the excitement that happens and all of this, it's hard to believe this actually happened, although we know it did.
Was it a tough read or was it an easy read?
It was a slower read because it's not a story that kind of pulls you into the narrative and drags you along, because
Bill Bryson loves his details.
he likes his details a lot.
You know who else likes his details? Julius Irving.
Yes.
Dr. J, can you tell me about some of the author and book visits coming up?
Sure, yeah, we have some great author events coming up this fall at the library. Deepak Chopra is coming, Deborah
Big
Solomon,
names.
Dr. J.
Woohoo.
My entire childhood was spent watching Dr. J. That'll be a really exciting one. So November 14th is Julius Irving. I believe that one is a free event, so stop on by. Deborah Solomon is December 3rd. So it's all about Norman Rockwell. And Deepak Chopra, I mean, let's all get centered emotionally and go see Chopra.
It seems like he would be very relaxing. I believe in this one, it's relaxing and weight loss.
Oh.
So yes, it's
Wow.
Feeding yourself spiritually instead of
relax and lose weight. I'm all for that, right? No, and they're these are famous people right at your local library. So how can you go wrong? I want to talk about another thing. How can you go wrong? The LEAP program. A lot of people don't know about this. This is a free program, and it is wonderful. It's something offered in Philadelphia that's just amazing.
Yeah, LEAP stands for Literacy Enrichment After School Program. We see about 70,000 kids at every single branch of the free library every day after school, and what's great about it is there's homework help, there's literacy activities. It's great for a lot of our kids, their parents don't speak English as a first language. There's somewhere where they can go for help after school. And honestly, I think a lot of these kids just come for the consistent after school experience of there's someone always there.
It's a safe place.
It's a safe
Sometimes
place.
home isn't safe. Sometimes the streets around school after school aren't safe. Your parents aren't home, they're at work. So you come to the library.
And it's fun. We're focusing a lot this year on science, technology, engineering, and math. So we're doing these great paper roller coasters or balloon racers. I enjoy that we trick them into learning through fun. It's great.
And you probably have a little bit of fun too, I think.
We have a lot of fun. Yeah.
What? Go ahead.
I was just going to
Go
say, you
ahead,
should
Dena.
see her office at work. It's like piled with projects and stuff. It's you walk in and you have to like push your way through.
Well, I think a lot of people don't. You think of the library and you think of librarian types as not you two.
So
I
quiet.
mean,
So mild-mannered.
So I love having you on just to go, the library is fun. Dena and Rachel are fun, and there's always something going on at the local library. So.
And it's not just LEAP. LEAP is for the little kids. We have teen programs as well. I'm at Central, and we have teen programs where we're making a life-size tree right now
How
at the
awesome
Central
is that?
Library.
Kids love this stuff.
We've got maker stuff going on. We've got a maker celebration coming up on December 14th, where you can come to.
Saturday, December 14th, you can come to the Central Library right on the Parkway, and all kinds of maker organizations and library kids are going to show off the kind of projects they've been working on.
We have a 3D printer.
Ooh.
We're going to be making something with a 3D printer. So.
Fancy schmancy.
Yeah.
All right, more with Dena and Rachel when we come right back here on The Dawn Show. So you got to mark it on your calendar. It is November 14th this week. Dr. J, Philadelphia legend, right, is for free. You can meet him, greet him. It's his autobiography, right?
You can buy a copy of the book at the library. He can sign it for you, personalize it for you. I cannot imagine a better Christmas gift for a Philadelphia sports fan.
Yeah, it's a great gift. Well, you could also just check it out from the library and
You
meet
also
him for free.
You could. But then how would you prove that you met him?
Right, that's a good point. That's a very good
I
point.
doubt he would sign your iPad. Cannot hug your iPad.
Well, Dena and Rachel, it's so good to have you here. I love you guys, and I love that you share the passion for books, because I think it's so important no matter what age, but especially for kids. Thank you so much.
Thanks again
Thank
for having
you.
us. It was great to be here.
We love being here.
We love them. Have a great one. Get a book.